What truly makes people happy? Is it a new car, a high-paying job, or the latest gadget? Or does it lie somewhere within us? Happiness, that elusive state of being we all strive for, it's the driving force behind every decision we make, consciously or subconsciously. But what does it truly mean to be happy? The answer isn't one size fits all, it's as diverse as we are. And it often boils down to two types of happiness: intrinsic and extrinsic. Extrinsic happiness, that's derived from external sources. The thrill of a new purchase, the satisfaction of a job well done, the rush of a well-liked social media post. Then there's intrinsic happiness. This springs from within us. It's the joy we feel when we're engrossed in a hobby we love, the warmth of a shared laugh with loved ones, the contentment found in a quiet, reflective moment. Let's delve deeper into these two forms of happiness and see which one truly brings lasting joy. Extrinsic happiness, as the name suggests, comes from external factors. It's a form of joy that arises from things outside of us, things we often have little control over. It's the thrill of buying that new car, the rush of getting a promotion, the satisfaction of seeing perfect numbers on the scale, or the pleasure of receiving a compliment on your appearance. These external factors are often tied to material possessions, social status, and physical beauty. They're the shiny objects that society dangles in front of us, promising us happiness if we can just reach out and grab them. They're the milestones that we're taught to strive for, the markers of success that we're told will bring us joy. But the truth is, extrinsic happiness is fleeting. It's a quick hit of dopamine, a temporary high that fades as quickly as it arrives. It's like a sugar rush. It gives us a burst of energy, but then leaves us crashing down, feeling empty and unsatisfied. Why is this the case? Well, it's because extrinsic happiness is contingent on factors that are often beyond our control. It's dependent on the whims of the world around us, the economy, the opinions of others, the relentless march of time. It's a happiness that's always just out of reach, always just around the next corner, always dependent on the next big thing. Moreover, extrinsic happiness is comparative. It's a happiness that's always looking over its shoulder, always comparing itself to others. It's a happiness that's always asking, do I have more than them? Am I better than them? And as a result, it's a happiness that's always unsatisfied, always wanting more. Perhaps most importantly, extrinsic happiness is a distraction. It's a happiness that lures us away from the things that truly matter. Our relationships, our passions, our personal growth. It's a happiness that convinces us that the key to joy lies in the things we own, the status we hold, the way we look. But as enticing as these may seem, they often leave us feeling unfulfilled. Let's explore why. Too much focus on extrinsic happiness can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of emptiness. This is the harsh reality we often overlook in our relentless pursuit of materialistic success. When happiness is tied to external factors, such as wealth, status, or appearance, it becomes a never-ending chase. Like a hamster in a wheel, we keep running, yet never truly reaching our destination. Let's delve deeper into this. The pursuit of extrinsic happiness often comes at the expense of our relationships. We become so engrossed in our ambitions that we neglect our loved ones, our friends, our community. We start to measure our worth in terms of our achievements, our possessions, our accolades, forgetting that human connection, love, and compassion are invaluable and irreplaceable. Moreover, the constant striving for more can take a toll on our health. The stress of competing, the anxiety of falling behind, the pressure to keep up with societal expectations, all these can lead to a myriad of physical and mental health issues. We sacrifice our well-being for wealth, only to spend that wealth trying to restore our well-being later. The irony is, despite all the sacrifices, extrinsic happiness often leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. It's like trying to fill a sieve with water. No matter how much we pour in, it's never enough. The temporary joy of acquiring a new possession or reaching a milestone soon fades, leaving us craving for the next big thing. When happiness is sought outside, it becomes contingent on circumstances beyond our control. It becomes fleeting, unstable, unpredictable. It becomes a goal instead of a journey, a destination instead of a way of life. We end up living in a state of constant anticipation, forever waiting for that elusive moment when we'll finally be happy. But what if we told you there's another kind of happiness, one that isn't dependent on external factors? One that is grounded in our values, our passions, our sense of purpose. One that is intrinsic, enduring, and truly fulfilling. Let's explore this concept further in the next scene. Intrinsic happiness, on the other hand, comes from within. It's an inner form of joy that isn't reliant on external factors. It's the satisfaction derived from personal growth, the warmth felt from meaningful relationships, the sense of purpose that comes from contributing positively to the world around us. Let's delve a bit deeper into this. Personal growth, for instance, isn't just about acquiring new skills or knowledge. It's about evolving as individuals, becoming more self-aware, more empathetic, more resilient. Every time we overcome a challenge, learn from a mistake, or step out of our comfort zone, we grow. And this growth, this process of becoming better versions of ourselves, brings a deep-seated sense of happiness. Next, we have relationships. Not just romantic ones, but friendships, family ties, even bonds with our furry friends. These relationships provide us with love, support, understanding, a sense of belonging. They allow us to share our joys, divide our sorrows, and create beautiful memories. And in these connections, we find a happiness that's profound and enduring. Then there's purpose. This isn't about grand missions or lofty goals, although it can be. Purpose can be found in small acts of kindness, in making someone's day a little brighter, in leaving the world a bit better than we found it. When we live with purpose, when our actions align with our values, we experience a sense of fulfillment that's truly rewarding. Intrinsic happiness isn't fleeting or superficial. It's not dependent on the whims of fate or the ebbs and flows of fortune. It's a steady flame that keeps us warm even in the coldest winters, a guiding light that leads us through the darkest nights. It's a form of happiness that's sustainable, that's resilient, that's real. So, as we navigate through this journey called life, let's focus less on chasing after external validations and more on cultivating this inner joy. Let's invest in personal growth, nurture our relationships, live with purpose. Because at the end of the day, intrinsic happiness, it seems, is the key to a life of contentment and fulfillment. Intrinsic happiness not only feels good, but it's also good for you. Let's delve into the benefits of this deep-rooted joy. Starting with the mind, intrinsic happiness acts as a salve for mental health. It's like a mental gym, strengthening our resilience, reducing anxiety and combating depression. It's not a mask to hide our struggles, but rather a tool to navigate them with grace and courage. It helps us to keep a clear head when the stormy clouds of life descend upon us. Shifting gears to the body, intrinsic happiness is a potent elixir for physical health too. It brings the heart rate down, eases tension, and boosts the immune system. It's like a free, all-natural health supplement that we all have access to. It's a testament to the profound connection between the mind and the body, the emotional and the physical. Next, let's talk about relationships. Intrinsic happiness allows us to form deeper, more meaningful connections. It's not about impressing others with our status or possessions, but about sharing genuine experiences and emotions. It helps us to appreciate others for who they are, not what they can offer us. It's about enriching each other's lives through empathy, understanding, and mutual respect. Lastly, intrinsic happiness imbues us with a sense of purpose. It's not about chasing after fleeting pleasures, but about pursuing what truly matters to us. It's about aligning our actions with our values and finding fulfillment in the process. It's about making a positive impact in our own lives and in the lives of others. The power of intrinsic happiness is immense. It's a beacon of light that illuminates our path and guides us towards a more fulfilling, meaningful life. It's not a destination, but a journey. And it's a journey that we all have the capacity to embark on, no matter who we are or where we come from. So, how can we cultivate more intrinsic happiness in our lives? Intrinsic happiness isn't something you can buy or achieve, it's something you cultivate. Just as a gardener gently tends to her garden, so too can we nurture our own wellspring of joy. The seeds of this inner delight are often found in the simplest of things. Cultivating intrinsic happiness starts with mindfulness. By being present, we can savor the joy of each moment and find fulfillment in the here and now. Next comes gratitude. It's about recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives, regardless of how small or simple it might seem. And let's not forget the power of passion. When we engage in activities we love, we tap into a source of happiness that is profound and deeply personal. But remember, this isn't a one-time task. It's a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. So the next time you find yourself chasing after extrinsic happiness, remember, the key to true, lasting happiness lies within you. Hello everyone, we hope our video has left you feeling a little lighter, a little happier. If you found value in our content, we need your support to keep the happiness flowing. Help us spread the word about the power of intrinsic happiness by giving our video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, your family, or anyone you know who could use a little boost of joy. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the pursuit of happiness. Your support means the world to us and will help us reach a wider audience. Together we can cultivate a happier world. Thank you.